Back again, Borough fans, with another match preview. Tonight we have Bolton. Am I looking forward to it? No, definitely not on the results and the performances that we have done lately. It's just this camera, so it's a bit better. There we go. So yeah, I'm not filled with confidence for this game. Whereas if you go back a couple of seasons, and I said, oh yeah, I'm going to Bolton, I feel extremely confident about this. It's because we play really, really well against them. And on the past two occasions that I have been to Bolton, we have won, which is great. But I can tell you now, Pulis, if you lose tonight, I really do hope that you pick up this big white flag and I hope you wave it for surrender from us Borough fans, because you're going to need it. I really do hope that if we do lose, you just walk away. Just hold your hands up, say you're absolutely crap, say you're a dinosaur, you're not good enough to manage football anymore, and leave Borough. Leave my club before you ruin it any more than you already have. Because I don't think any Borough fan going tonight could take a loss against Bolton Wanderers. Now that's no offence to Bolton, but you are in a bad way, and if we are to lose to you, we'll be a laughing stock of the Championship. Simple as that, and I really don't mean that in a bad way, but just looking at positions in the table and with the chances we have, and the way you are at the moment with financial stuff and everything else, we can't afford to lose against a team like yourselves. And you know, I just hope that if it comes to the point where we go on a 7-game bounce of losses, Pulis packs his bag and just fucks off out of my club, as I can't take it anymore. You know, you can see the fixtures that we've got coming up, and it's just like, I don't want to go to that one, I don't want to go to that one, because you can just see losses constantly. It's not what you want to feel as a Borough fan anymore. Now, I really do hope that Bolton get themselves sorted financially, and I hope that they can stay in the Championship and stay as a football club, because it's a fantastic away day. The atmosphere is brilliant, the Bolton fans are extremely nice, and I really do hope you get yourselves sorted. I hope someone can come in and buy you and then sort all your problems out, because it will be a loss to football if you were to go. So yeah, fingers crossed that you guys get sorted and that you can stay in the Championship. Now, I did a interview the other day for Borough Fan TV when we went all the way down to Swansea and got a good spanking off the Welsh, which is something I'm not going to talk about too much because that was painful, very, very painful. And I called out Steve Gibson. Now, I hold my hands up, I probably shouldn't have done it, but at the same time, I'm allowed to express my views and my opinions. Now, I have no anger towards Steve Gibson. I think he's a fantastic chairman. He's the best in football, and you know, it's an honour to have someone in charge of our club that loves them as much as us fans do. But I just feel that now is the time to pack up and sell. I just feel that he's lost a bit of interest at the moment. I mean, there's a time when he said we're going to smash the league. You know, it's not really happened, has it? You know, we've not been smashing the league. We're not smashing anything because we're just not good enough. So us fans got all excited to be proved very, very wrong, and then we're presented with a manager who's in charge now who can't even play attacking football because he just plays defensive football. So I hold my hands up to that statement. I love Gibbo and I'm happy to have him as chairman, but I feel like it's time to have a change as an owner and a managerial change. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that. But let's get into the stats. I've got them written down. So, is this going to be 7 losses on the bounce for Borough? That's the question. The way I'm feeling at the moment, I feel like it is, but my heart is telling me I hope it's not. Now, Bolton are in a very bad position, as I've said. They currently sit 23rd in the Championship, 8 points clear from safety, and Borough are sat 8th. And if we were to win tonight, we're a point off playoffs. Does that mean anything? I just don't think so. I don't think it would mean anything. I don't think we'd still get in the playoffs no matter what the result is tonight. Now, if we were to win, would it feel great? I don't think it would. I think it'd just paper over the cracks a little bit. I don't think we'd all be excited as we would be if we were in the playoffs, fighting to go up. Now it's just basically pride of fighting to stay out of the bottom half of the table, really, and to finish mid-table. We don't want that. We want to finish in the top half. We want playoffs, but we just can't see it. It's not going to happen. Just not under Pulis. Now we're going to be travelling to the Stadium, University of Bolton tonight, and they are in charge with Phil Parkinson. He's doing well in some way. I mean, they are having problems in the Championship. They are on the same amount of league losses as we are, so it's a must-win game for both teams because we're on very bad runs of form. We're coming up against some ex-Borough players today. I mean, I think there's two on here that are potentially out. One of them being Wiltshire, who was a very good player for us. I mean, he did score some quality goals and he was a danger in the box. You've got Gary O'Neill, who's very, very strong in the midfield, very commanding. He's going under late fitness test before the game because he came off early during their recent loss against Ipswich. So just checking up on him, see how he is. It'd probably be nice to see him start, but at the same time, it'd be good to see him on the bench. Then we're coming up against David Wheater. Good player when he was at the Borough. Danger in the box because of his height, so corners are going to be a threat. It should be all right for us with the size of our defenders, but then again, we can't really defend much lately. So yeah, this is going to be a tough one. And then we go against Andrew Taylor, who I saw quite a bit of, but then it kind of faded away. But he likes to run forward, so we've just got to be careful of that. Now, I found some stats on the recent fixtures of Bolton versus Borough. Now, there's one stat that I've found that is the same kind of stat that I found against Swansea, and that one came back to haunt me as well. So, yeah, Pulis, you really have some omens, and this stat, I can't believe. I didn't think it would get any worse than the stat he had against Swansea, saying that he'd never won a game against them in all of his managerial career. And now this one just gets even better, but I'll save that one for last. Excuse me. So, Bolton have lost their last 7 against us in a run that has stretched all the way back to 2014. So that is a very big gap. And a tough stat to take as a Bolton fan. You'll be looking to change that tonight. I'm sure of that. Now the Borough are winless in 13 consecutive away league games at Bolton between 1994 and 2014. But since then we have won 3 times on each of the trips, which is okay, but remember those great games that we played, Jordan Rhodes, last couple of minutes, Nugent chips it over the keeper, Jordan Rhodes heads it in the back of the net, away fans are going absolutely mental, and that was the day we're just like, we're going up, that was an amazing feeling. And then we had the Adama show where we won 3-0, where he sets up Britt for the first header and he just runs the show from there on. Times when we actually played good football and it was attacking. Now it's just a complete disaster. Now this stat here, Bolton have only led for 430 minutes in league matches this season, which is 112 fewer than any other side in the Championship. So, you know, they like to lead for a little bit of time before they concede a goal, so that's something that Borough need to take advantage of tonight. But if they were to go ahead, Borough go and drop their heads. We saw it at Swansea, they dropped their heads completely, and we just don't seem to have that plan of attack once we go down 1-0. We just seem to sit back and drop our heads, and you know, it's not what we want to see. We want to see Borough go ahead tonight, and then we want to see him go ahead even more. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what the team's going to be, because, you know, he played the same team that got smashed off Villa against Swansea, which I don't know where he was thinking of there. Now, Britt Assombalonga has scored 6 goals in 4 league appearances against Bolton. Hopefully he can score more tonight. He just looks a very different player under Pulis. He just looks like he's not bothered. He looks like he runs around and then just can't be bothered. Just, you know, light jogs, heads dropped. And you don't want to see that of a player, especially a player that's £15 million. You know, we've paid that much money. Yes, we probably wouldn't get that back from him if we were to sell him. But, you know, I feel like we've ruined him as a player. He was a quality striker in the Championship. He's come to us and it just hasn't worked, which is a very, very big shame, because I was expecting him to be on at least 20 odd goals this season at least, but you know, it's not happened. Hopefully he can kick on tonight and get a few, but we'll see. Now, this stat which I've found is the one that's gonna hurt. So Tony Pulis has never won away from home against Bolton. Great, just what we need. That is what we need. Now, we've played 7, from what I can see there. 1-0, drawn 2, lost 5. The confidence that Tony Pulis gives us fans is like a roller coaster sitting at the top, and as soon as we see stats like that, it shoots down and it doesn't come back up because the confidence has gone. Now, he's never won in a league match against Bolton Wanderers. That is horrible. That is really horrible. Now, the last game he lost against Bolton was a 5-0 battering as a Stoke manager. I don't think I could take it tonight if we were to get smashed 5-0 off Bolton Wanderers. I think many fans would just collapse in horror if that happened tonight. I just don't think it would be a happy ending for fans or Pulis, which is, in a good way, good for us, because Pulis would hopefully get the sack. But then again, Gibbo, can't really see it happening because it means he's got to pay him out. And we all know that we're not in the best money situation, so Pulis will probably still keep his job if we were to lose tonight, which is very, very painful and angry to know. So, team tonight, I couldn't even really give you a team, to be honest. I know it's probably going to be a defensive side. He'll probably drop Fletcher and Britt yet again and stick the big donkey up front in Hugill, which is, you know, great optimism by Pulis. You're going to have Randolph in there. That's probably the same thing. This defence will be the same, apart from George being injured. So he'll probably stick McNair on and 5 at the back, and then the same midfield. You know, you can't predict this team anymore because we know it's going to be defensive. He's probably going to play one up front, and then from there on, it's just going to be a boring performance from Borough yet again. My prediction, now, I'm going to stick by it. I'm going to say 1-0 Bolton. I've just got a very bad feeling we're going to go on a very bad losing streak. I know we're on a bad one now, but I can just see it stretching even more. So yeah, 1-0 Bolton, and then Borough heads drop. I think you'll score in the first half. To be honest, I couldn't say who's gonna be your scorer. I really couldn't. And then we'll go into second half, a completely Borough different side, and they'll just be boring, lacklustre. The toxic atmosphere will come back. It'll haunt Pulis. He'll probably come out in his interview, blame Borough for not taking the chances, even though, you know, training sessions are there for you to work on taking chances, Pulis. He'll blame Hugo, he'll blame Britt. No, he won't take the blame himself. He'll just blame the players, and then say that, oh yeah, they're the ones that are really hurting, whereas the people that are going to be really hurting are us fans who have travelled all that way. I know it's a 2-hour trip, but all the way to Bolton to watch us lose again is not what we want to see, but he doesn't give a shit. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. The matchday vlog will be getting done today, so that should be up later tonight. If you are going to Bolton, hope to see you there. I hope it is a winning result for Borough. I really do. Deep down in my heart, I hope we do. But at the moment, based on results, based on performances, I can only see us losing. Now, Bolton fans, good luck tonight. You know, I do hope you do stay in the Championship. At the same time, I hope we do win. I do, but I just can't see it. Now, if you are going tonight, make sure you get there nice and safe, and get home safely as well. And Bolton fans, just let us know how you feel about the season. What would you like to see change, other than probably get yourselves bought and you know, start getting a better revenue in. So yeah, guys, make sure you like, share, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more good content like this. And I'll catch you all later tonight for the matchday vlog of Bolton Wanderers versus Middlesbrough Football Club. Catch you all soon, guys. Peace.